Welcome back! Welcome back to another episode of Bracketdome. I am, of course, your host, Mike Passarelli, and today we are in the second week of this glorious tournament challenge. Now, joining me right now are the bottom of our little group of bracket makers. Why don't you guys tell me your scores? Go down the line. What place are you in?
19th.
That's what I thought.
I think I'm at. Okay, I'm doing better. I'm in 10th.
Oh, okay, not bad, not bad.
I'm like, happy in between at 17.
It's currently 16th, but it's realistically a four-way tie for 13th, which we all know.
16th, actually. It's a four-way tie for 16th. I would know because I'm actually, I'm in that three-way tie for 16th. Yeah, I actually did make a bracket. I didn't mention that last week. Doing all right, you know, in the middle of the pack, maybe, 14, not so bad.
I don't think I belong here. I'm in 10th. That doesn't seem like a fun path to me.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
So now, boys, the real question that I have for you is what the hell happened last week?
Joe, why don't you start?
I mean, frankly, it all started, I got up Monday morning with a massive hangover, and that's what I knew the whole week was going sideways. But guys, to me, March hasn't started yet. March starts this Friday. That's when the NCAA men's ice hockey tournament gets cracking, and that's the only bracket I actually...
Joe, I'm going to stop you right there. This is a show about basketball, and you're talking hockey, and I don't appreciate it. So we're just going to move on to Alan. What went wrong?
Yeah, so I had a little too much faith in Northeastern.
Yeah, didn't we all?
Just quite frank. Vasa looked a little ill. I also chose Ole Miss to go pretty far, but Michael Orr didn't even choose Ole Miss in the blind side, so I should have known things were going south for me from the start. I got one team left in the Final Four, and hopefully they don't lose too.
All right, loving those topical cultural references, buddy. All right, moving right on to Choro Boy. What do you got for us?
So last year I had a pretty good strategy. It got me pretty far. I paid Joe $1 to make my bracket. I didn't pay him $1 this year, and I feel like I'm doing much worse. I do have tech going all the way though, and I put up my heart and soul in that. So I'm still optimistic.
No, which tech is this?
Texas Tech.
Gotcha,
I'm sorry.
gotcha.
Texas.
What other tech could it be? He's from Texas.
Well, that's true. You
I should've
are,
tried that.
you're not speaking lies there. That's for sure. Timmy, what the hell happened to you, buddy? My God, 270 points, 19th place. Talk me through it.
A lot of points.
Yeah, in like bowling.
I can't count that.
It was pretty high.
True. I mean, it'd take us a while to count to 270.
At least a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Well, as for me, you know, dear viewer, I don't know what happened. I'm just kind of middle of the pack. Let's hope this doesn't all go down the drain. All right, why don't we get the other group up here and we'll see what they got to say. Welcome back. We got Group 2 going on right now. So everybody, what the hell happened last week? Courtney, why don't you start?
I mean, I don't
What
think
are you
I'm
in?
doing
What are you
that bad.
Where are you?
I'm in 9th.
9th? All right. Okay. All right.
I mean, I did really well last year and didn't know what the hell I was doing.
Right.
This year, I still don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Don't we all?
And I'm not doing quite as good, but you know, Northeastern couldn't pull it out. That made me sad. But Duke won, so that was good.
Yeah, it's always good when that happens. Michael, what's going on?
It's going pretty well,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Couple tough breaks there with a couple upsets, but you know, I'm chilling, second place, right behind the leader, so I'm feeling pretty good about the bracket.
I mean,
Yeah.
I rated
Yeah.
that as 4th. But
And how about you, Tom? What's going on with you?
Look, Mike, I'm not going to lie to you. It doesn't matter where I am because I am not in first place.
Mm-hmm.
And as the great Ricky Bobby's father once
Right.
said, if you ain't first, you're last.
Mm.
I'm going to do it one more time for this camera. If you ain't first, you're last. I am currently in 5th place, and that is just not good enough.
It's not first.
No, it sure isn't. Might as well be last.
Yeah. I bet. How about you, man? Where are you?
Oh, I'm sitting in second. I'm feeling pretty
look
good
at
about
that.
it.
Number 2. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to take
Okay.
a bit of an opposite approach. I'm just going to be, you know, kind of happy right here. Expect number 1 to trip up, and then I'll be there. So I'm, you know, playing it cool right now. I'm feeling good.
You know, hey, second place ain't so bad.
I'm getting that blue turtle shell.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Well, that'll get them, not
Yeah,
me. So
there you
like,
Folks, this year we've got something completely different for our punishments. You know, in years past, we've just done the wings or the peppers, and this year we decided to change things up a little bit. This is the wheel of punishment. Now, as you can see, this is a wheel with punishments on it, hence the name Wheel of Punishment. Now, this is going to be how it works. We're going to go down the line here, starting with our lowest placed bracket maker, Mr. Timmy in 19th place. 19, wow. So Timmy's going to spin the wheel, and whatever it lands on, he's going to have to do. So as you can see, we got some wings on here. We got a safe space. You know, gotta have a safe space. It's very important. Cheetos. One of my favorites, the ranch shot, of course. Wear a rival sports hat all day. It's gonna be great. So let's get started.
Yeah.
I think that's my new rule.
It's like the opposite of triple doubles.
Oh, Alan's got wings. All right, so because it's
I'm happy to be here, but
Wait.
weak.
Enjoy that. All
We
right.
didn't make it.
Oh.
Didn't eat dinner yet. Like that.
Wow. And suddenly, all the wings are gone.
Wow.
Ooh.
Give me them. Yeah. Right now?
Oh, we got wings. We got
Oh,
wings.
we had ding sound effect.
Am I gonna get mystery?
It's wow. Wear a rival sports hat all day. Give it a spin.
Again?
Again. Oh, this is a good one. All right. NUTV, TBT, of you, everyone else picks.
We get to pick a really bad picture or video of you and post it on the NUTV social media.
Okay.
All right, so we had to change rooms, but we're back, and we're about to have some punishments. So we got the 4 wing people. They're gonna eat some wings, as you can see. This is the second highest level of hotness in our wings here. We got James next to me. He's got a bag of what are these? Flamin' Hot Cheetos, crunchy, and he's gonna eat that. The whole bag, I think. Maybe.
I did not know that.
I don't know.
Until he dies.
And I got this mystery
Keep going till we
thing.
finish.
I don't know. James walked in, handed it to
I'm
me, and
sorry.
said, "This is a mystery float.
Mystery
Enjoy."
float?
I'm starting. Okay.
Let's begin here.
Oh, a feather in it?
I think so.
I
that's a better.
Oh, where's the crunchiness? What is that?
Oh, it's spicy.
I want you to tell me what you do.
I don't like spicy
I don't like
things.
that.
Yeah. My face is sweaty. I hate that.
It's too crunchy. I'm done with that.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
That's not fair. This is disgusting, and you won't tell me what's in it.
I don't trust it. Alright.
What's in it? Tell me.
I might as well say.
Untrustworthy.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in there.
It's got coconut flakes.
That's good.
It's got
Scratches.
raspberry chocolate and vanilla ice cream.
Also good.
And then every soda I could get.
Nice.
Yeah.
So there's like Root Beer, Coke, Fanta, Sprite.
Fanta. Somebody better go on next
The
week.
commercial literally says Fanta, don't you want to? That's how it's pronounced.
No, it's for the rhyme. It's said when you say it without the rhyme of the commercial, it's definitely
No,
Fanta.
that's exactly how they want
Do you
it.
want?
It's like when T-Pain said Wisconsin.
I'm really good. I never gonna talk about my bracket. I'm gonna just talk about my bracket. It's going pretty well for me. I did my research. If things go my way, people ahead of me lose. Next week you're gonna see me sitting pretty, not being punished. The whole big bone.
Alright, okay.
I have tendencies.
This has been another episode of Bracketdome. Tune in next week for more punishments and obviously more basketball and more brackets.
Oh. Alright, the end. Yay. Let's move.
Get me outta
here. Yeah, let's move before like